It's David here on a breezy balcony in Brighton, but it's my pleasure to introduce Tuval with Under My Skin.
To all stay happy. Oh, it's such a shame when everyone's gone. Honey gets so reach out. Come hold my glass. Need to be surfing down sugar mountains, long sandy white screens. Love me now, I need to be under my skin. Plays with cut glass, never even asks. Oh baby, how it feels. Eyes holes, staring out the windows. Heartache faded out. Love me and leave me. Watch the fumes of the past burn. Come home, my glass. Need to be surfing down sugar mountains, long sandy white screens. Love me now, I need you under my skin. Oh, it's such a shame when everyone's gone. Honey gets so lonely, child. Oh, it's such a shame when everyone's gone. Honey gets so lonely, child. Come hold my glass. Need to be surfing down sugar mountains, long sandy white screens. Love me now, I need you under my skin.
All right, Tuval, thank you very much.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Cool, right. I was really enjoying that. I was like moody one minute, angsty the next, and I have to say, like, you never really know what you're going to get with Tuval when he turns out, because you've got so many different sides to you in your music. But tell us a little bit about what that song was about anyway. Under My Skin, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's always really hard for me to talk about what the songs are about, because they tend to be about a lot of my experiences in the period they're written in, but like also a lot of symbolic meaning. So the words will mean something to me, but they could also be metaphorical for other interpretations. But yeah, I just had like a bit of a creative bout recently, and it's super new. Yeah, it's just about some kind of ideal. I don't know. It's really hard for me to say. You'll just have to listen to the words and try to.
Listen to the words. You make up your own minds about what this is about.
Yeah.
So this is a really new song then.
Yeah, it is.
So the first time anyone's heard it, or have you played it live before?
I played it once this Saturday in London, but we only practiced it once before that with the band. So super new, super
big
fresh out
Balcony
the oven.
TV Brian exclusive. Love it. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I was saying, you don't really know what Tuval's going to turn up because you've done like a video in my head, was it?
Yeah.
That was very rocky.
Yeah.
Some of your stuff's a little bit more classical and sort of you got like string quartets and stuff in the background. And then other stuff is more electro driven, and this is just quite sort of angsty and moody with the driven guitars. So who is Tuval, or have you not decided?
It's kind of evolving. I think yeah, who is anyone? I mean, we're just I such a collection of so many like impressions from everything, so many different artists I like. I think the problem is that I have like a really vast taste in music, ranging from like minimalism, hip hop to, you know, quite shoegazy stuff, bit of everything. So I tried to channel all that and make it into some kind of pop structure. But yeah, it's definitely evolving. Like started out with electronic EP and then went kind of rockier. I think I'm moving a bit further away from like rock, I'd say, but there's still some kind of heavier moments, more inspired by maybe post-punky moments and stuff like that. But yeah.
You mentioned before that you're actually going to bring some synth into it soon.
Yeah.
So that's a new bit of exploration
for you. That should launch around October. So yeah, it's been the last year. It's kind of been with strings. So we've had the cello and the violin, and sadly our cellist Hannah is moving to Wales for university. So bringing in a synth, and this is one of these new tunes that we're going to do with him, bringing in a whole new sonic palette and seeing where I can take that, where we could take it. It's going to be more of a collective as well.
It's great that you can do that. It's great to see you're so versatile because, like, you losing the strings out of an equation for some people might be like, oh great, now where do I go? And you're like, well, that's okay. We'll just, we'll try something with a synth and just see where it goes.
Absolutely. And there'll still be violin involved as well.
Oh, well, okay.
So it's not moving away from strings completely. So I got quite a lot of unreleased recording material of strings as well. So
all right, cool.
That will come up sometime.
All right, wicked. Did you record anything with the synth at the Roundhouse, or was that a different project?
No, that was just before this. The new edition of synth has really been in the last few weeks that we've been jamming and getting the songs ready. The Roundhouse was it was kind of earlier in July, and it's the new tune that we will be doing with synth. So yeah, that was with our cellist Hannah, who's just moved away. So our last recording together for the time being. But yeah, it's one of these songs that's a bit more in my next direction.
Cool. So you're Brighton, not born and bred, but you're certainly Brighton. You've lived in Brighton for a long time now, haven't you?
Yeah.
So does being in Brighton and having such a musical diversity here really influence you or motivate you as a musician?
Yeah, I'd say so. Having a lot of friends who are doing cool creative stuff and having a lot of freedom, being able to it's quite close to London as well, which is an extremely inspiring place in certain parts. So yeah, a mixture of that and yeah, got brought up with a lot of great creativity as well. So just everything. Brighton's a good place for that, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk guitars, because every time I see you play, you seem to have a different guitar.
Really?
Do you have a good well, I think I've seen you play acoustic with a nice big purple one. I've seen you play on this one. I'm sure you played something else the other night, but maybe not.
Yeah, but yeah. So I don't actually have that many guitars. I did have quite a lot. Sold a
How
few.
many?
I did have 7 at one point.
Wow, okay.
But I have my acoustic, which I'm not totally happy with. This is my main electric guitar. It's a Japanese Strat. Kind of like a reissue of the original Stratocaster from '52, I think. So the oldest kind of Stratocaster. It's got this really kind of thick. Yeah, it's one of my faves. And then I have a Telecaster and my other electric and a classical guitar.
Cool.
That's
not a bad collection, let's be honest, for one person.
Yeah, no, it's I'm pretty lucky to have it.
Cool. And let's talk releases. I know you haven't got anything specific nailed down, but what can we... I mean, if you give people an idea of your socials and where people can keep an eye on what's coming up for the future.
Oh, absolutely. So yeah, there's a lot of big stuff in the pipeline, but I can't say when yet. But Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, Bandcamp, all of them, YouTube. they've all gonna have stuff like popping up. And yeah, it's Tuval, Tuval. You can check all that stuff out there.
Yep.
It's a bunch.
Cool. And you should, because he's absolutely amazing. You never know what you're going to get next.
Yeah, it's evolving and fluctuating, like
Brilliant.
the void that is this existence.
Right, it's getting a bit deep for me on the balcony now.
I'm just kidding. There's a bit of pinch of salt there.
And our fringes are suffering, so I think it's probably about time to wrap this up.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me. Great team.
Cheers. Take care.